Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to fortify this house into something nobody ever can dig into. Yes, we all know the clown from IT, right? Oh my lord, he is so scary. So yay, to make things even more better, the clown is coming after me in this video. Chip is not, Steve is not here, nobody is here, only me, myself and I, so this is going to be scary. So my plan is to stay in this house as long as I can to study how to beat this clown. After that I am going to run and hope for a good moment to kill the darn clown. I should maybe make a gun or something. Well, that would not be fair, right? Okay, anyways, let's start barricading this house from every side that is possible. So I am so scared at this moment. The last time I was so scared it was in the elevator. So if you support their case. But yeah, seeing their facial expressions, they don't really look that happy and they are with a lot of them, so I am not sure how long this can last. But it is pretty cool that there is a zoo where you can just look at all sorts of creepers. Well, there aren't really a lot of sorts of creepers, they are all basically the same and they all just do nothing, so they are actually all just one thing and they are just the same thing, so I am not sure how I should feel about that. But I think it is starting to be time for me to go, because these creepers are not really that interesting. But maybe if we just go closer and just don't let any escape, then we can see what it is to live in between all those creepers, and it does not really look like much fun. I mean, what do these things eat and where do they actually poop? I am not sure, but I don't think that is very hygienically. And it also seems like 2 of these stupid green aliens have already escaped, and I am not sure how I feel about that. They want to go on with my journey to my new thing, I am sure. And I think they are already leaving, which is great, because otherwise I would just make them leave. And now this poor Sud is separated from all of his friends. But that is the karma that he got from trying to escape, I guess. So that is not really that great from him. But I guess this other guy got it worse, because he is going to die and that is not fun. And he is already gone. And the thing is that we are gone as well. We are back in the elevator and we are going to see what the next thing is going to be. And it seems like this is some weird other zoo with all kinds of mushrooms. They are also really amazing, those creatures. They are just cows with some mushrooms on their backs, and I think that they are truly amazing creatures. And I think that we should support them more, and that we must give those things more land so they can evolve in greater things, and that there are more of them. I am not sure if you can milk them and what kind of benefits these things give, but they look amazing, and I think that is all that matters. But there are some chests, some note blocks or CD player block things, and there is a rail and there are weird doors. The ceiling looks really weird, but it is cool that these things at least have lights so they can see. And there are just basically mushrooms everywhere, and there are some randomly placed doors. But overall this is a pretty great scary thing. It is not really scary once again, but it is more just a disturbing place to be. But I guess that counts as scary because I am pretty creeped out. So the creator did do its job, and he did it in a weird way, but in a way that is pretty cool, at least so I rate that, and I think that is just fantastic. But he deserves some props. The only downside is that the walls are from obsidian and that there isn't a parkour in here, which I would have appreciated, to be honest. But what isn't here, I guess. So let's just accept that and observe these little weird creatures. Well, they aren't really that little, but they are weird, so that counts. But it is cool that there is a railway thing here, which actually works. I wouldn't believe that this would have worked because of all these Chernobyl cows that are in the way, but if you just hit them out of the way, then they are alright and you are alright, and you don't really hurt them that much, because these alien creature things probably have really thick leather or something so they can protect themselves to all danger and stuff. But I amused myself just fine here, and I think that this place is not really that scary, but it is creepier, and that counts as scary, so that is alright. But it is my time to disappear and go to the next one, so I will see you guys there. Let's just enjoy this elevator music in the meantime. And we got there pretty fast, but we are here and it does look pretty creepy. There are just some random doors and there is a lot of bedrock and it is cold up here. and there is one ladder, so I think the objective is to climb that ladder, so let's just do that and then see where we end up and where we are going to be then. So that will be amazing, and then we are going to see what is up there and we won't have to play with these doors anymore. But it seems like there are even more doors up here, and it seems like we must be underneath the world or something. There is just bedrock everywhere, so we must be close to the bottom of the world. And we have another ladder to climb, but I keep thinking that there just might be something here with these doors. They must be here for some reason, and I can't seem to figure out what that reason is. But it seems like we are in some weird bedrock camp with doors underneath the nether or something. And it is actually pretty cool up here, and it is just all kinds of fire and netherrack, which is not really that great, but it is really warm up here, which is a good thing sometimes. I guess, if you are really cold, like it is outside as we can see. Wait, this is just a fake nether, that doesn't really count. I thought that we were in some kind of nether cave or something. What is this then? This is just fake. I did not expect that, which is not that great. So I think that this one was a bit more of a random one, and the doors were pretty scary, but the nether bit that turned up to be fake was not really that scary, so I guess that is great. And it was really hot up here, but not anymore because all of the fire is gone, and now it is just a nice temperature out here, which is just great. But we are going back to the elevator slowly, and then we can see what the next stuff is going to be. I am not sure what the next bit is going to be, but we will see. Time will time, and time is going to be great. So let's head back down in this bedrock cave stuff, which will then probably be also just fake and not really bedrock, just like the nether bit. But this elevator is real, and that is what it is about. So let's go to the next one, boys and maybe girls, I am not really sure. But it seems like we are already here, which is pretty amazing, and I think that this one is creepy though. There are just all kinds of head here, and it is really dark outside, and there are mobs outside which match the heads that are inside here. So I am not sure if those are the spirits of the people that possibly died here. And there even is a bunny stuck here. It probably came to search some food or something, and now it is stuck in a spider web. The poor thing. But this bunny seems pretty cool, so I will give it to him, and he is just looking at me, and I think, but this is by far the chilliest bunny that I have ever seen in my life, and I think that it is trying to tell me something, but I am not sure what it is. But it is going inside the painting, and that was pretty weird. Maybe it was just a ghost bunny, or there is something mysterious behind this painting, and it is almost like this bunny is showing us the way. And I am not sure if I should be happy with that or not, but I am just following it. But I want to go down there because that is too scary for me, and the iron door then keeps us from going out of the thing that is there. But the bunny is confident that it should go in there, and it is trying to tell me that I should go in there, but I don't want to go down there, bunny. It is just a hole, and this bunny actually trapped me. I can't believe that I actually got trapped by a bunny. That is just unbelievable, since it is kind of a really weird device that we have to put underneath it, and the antenna itself is already really weird. So that is weird on weird, which is never a good idea. This life inducer thing that we have to put underneath the antenna kind of low-key looks like one of those things that you have in the playground where you can spin really hard. Yeah, you probably know which thing I am talking about. Not sure if those things have a name, but it is just one big spinner, so we are just going to call it a big spinner. But this thing that we are building right here right now is just going to be the greatest. Some wooden floor to get started, so it looks really well, and then some centrifuges. They kind of look like microwaves with little blenders inside of them, but a centrifuge is something that you also have in a washing machine, so I am not really sure about anything right now, except that these things definitely look like some kind of weird microwaves that for some odd reason open up to the top of the microwave instead of the front. So yeah, that makes them quite weird, if that was even a question. But you have to give these microwaves some light. We don't want a rebellion rising thanks to no light for our microwaves. So now they have light and they can just chill here forever. But I think that the microwaves could get really lonely if we don't make it a bit cozy for them. I mean, they have each other, but I don't think that microwaves are actually that nice to each other. So we are just going to give them some coziness, and I hope that they are going to appreciate my offer. I am just going to hang a painting, and I am just going to make it cozy for them. I think they are going to appreciate this a lot, and that they are going to make the things that I put in them for food and all of that taste a bit better now that I have made it really cozy for them. Well, at least they better do that or something. Otherwise I am just making this cozy for myself. But I don't need that, since these microwaves are cozy enough. If you ever want to build a kitchen in Minecraft, then you should whip out these centrifuges and your kitchen will look instantly more kitchen because it now has a microwave, and then you can start microwaving stuff. Imagine Minecraft with actual microwaves. Then you need to build a crafting table, a furnace, and then a microwave. That would be kind of crazy, to be totally honest with you. And what would you put inside? So, if we just get a couple of samples that we need for like stuff, and then we just throw a bit of creeper inside of the centrifuge, and we can create something, and you have to guess what this microwave is going to create. Well, we are going to see in a couple of seconds. So, you just take like 8 samples if I am counting right. Then you just place all of those samples inside of the microwave, and then you spin it and the microwave does the rest for you. You only need to press the spin button and you only need to place the blood inside, and then the microwave does his job and it microwaves the blood, and before you know it, it does something amazing. We just put more blood in, and the middle thing is kind of the same as in a furnace. Since microwaves don't run on friendship, we need to put something in that is going to make it work, and that something is going to be coal, since coal is an amazing little thing that makes machines work since like a couple hundred years ago. So we have to thank a lot to coal, and coal has a lot to thank to us, I guess them. So, we're just chilling here taking some coal, casually putting coal inside of microwaves. Now that the microwaves are going to start working, we are going to have some quality microwaving sessions, and we can microwave whatever we want. Yes, even if there is nothing inside, but that would just be a waste of coal, so don't waste coal, and we are not going to waste any coal. Why would you just turn on a microwave without anything inside? That would just be silly, wouldn't it? Yes, I think it would be really silly. But the thing that I am wondering is, why don't the little microwaves close? Well, I think that they just kind of spin the thing in the middle that looks like a blender. Even though I am inside my own evil lair and that I trust my own gut, I still want a bit more privacy. So why don't we go ahead and close this cave in a bit so it looks a bit more like protected, I guess, but it isn't really protected. If we have a wall, and then it just looks way better and more professional, so I am going to put a wall in right here, and I think that the wall looks absolutely fantastic right here. But the microwaves are still busy microwaving blood, so we should support them for a bit, and every time that we are going to microwave we are going to upgrade something inside of this place. Besides, we need some upgrades anyways, and upgrades always look nice, so we chose to upgrade the floor for a bit since I can see that it could use some upgrades. And then it is going to look like a bit more of a futuristic kind of lair, that its owner actually likes the place and that the owner takes care of the place. And the owner is me, so I take care of the place and I won't abandon it or something. So the wood is always going to look clean, and my microwaves are always going to be on, and I will always be microwaving some stuff. So if you ever need something microwaved and you are in the area, just knock on the door and maybe we can work something out. Now that the floor is done though, what is going to be next? I don't know, but I guess that the floor looks really good, and that is really fantastic since I needed the floor to look good in order to make the microwave feel at home. But the centrifuges are actually not to be joked with since they are actually working really hard for us, so I am not sure if we really want to disrespect them. We don't want the microwaves to get wet now, do we? No, that is not what we want. So why won't we throw in one of the sub-specialties? A really good looking roof has been ordered in this evil lair, so why don't we install that right now? Well, we are going to install that right now, and we are just going to have a lot of cobblestone above our heads so it looks a bit more lived in, and it doesn't look like a really big cave where we live in. Since we are not Neanderthals, we need a place to live, and normally if you have a place where you live you want that to look really nice. And that is what we are doing right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of like the whole cave look as well, but I think that this is just an upgrade for us right now, so that is just fantastic. And then again, we can always just have a second floor to our really amazing lair, if we really wanted to. But now the microwaves are safe from the rain, and that was my main concern. I am generally concerned about microwaves. Where is this world gone to? Well, somewhere inside a cave. But of course we don't want to lose the painting, so we have to make a bit of a design thing right here so it can stay. But we now have a roof on our head and a bit of a hole near, so I guess that we are going to place some glass, so we can see from the inside and from the outside as well. But from the inside it is still going to be dry. So it is basically some design that has thought of everything without even thinking about everything. That is how amazing that was. But now we are just kind of chilling outside putting our coal away, and I think that our evil lair looks really amazing right now. We have really made it into kind of a house, and I think I also like it from a little distance away. It is just something that you can come across on and just think like, oh, that is kind of amazing, but you better not get down here and see that I have these microwaves, since if you see that then you are in a lot of trouble and I don't know what to do with you. So please just don't bring yourself in trouble and just chill and not get down there where I live with the microwaves. But yay people, as you can see, the IT clown is dead and every scary thing is gone. We are safe again. I saved the world of Minecraft.